Hi, I'm Gavin Noble. I'm here in sunny Dun Laoghaire, Ireland, and today we're going to preview the 70.3 Ironman Dun Laoghaire course. So let's go check it out. So here we are, 12 k's into the course. This is called Kiltiernan. So far out of Dun Laoghaire, after about 2 k's, wide open roads, flat and fast, and definitely loving having my time trial bike on this section of the course. At 12 k is the first cut-off point for the race, and it's 10 o'clock. So you have 3 hours to get here, so very, very manageable. What I'd be thinking about between here and Enniskerry, which is our next port of call, is getting in my nutrition, getting into nice rhythm, controlling my breathing, because once we get to Enniskerry, we start hitting the climbs a little bit, so you definitely want to be hitting there well within the time and well within yourself. So we're 20 kilometers into the race right now. We've just climbed out of Enniskerry. It's the first time I went from my big chain ring into my small chain ring, and this is where the real climbing begins. This is where you have to sort of start concentrating on regulating your effort. What we're about to tackle right now is a place known locally as Long Mile Hill. It's an Irish long mile, so I'll see you at the top.
You can talk here if you want as well, Gav.
I don't know if we can if they know. Go on. The climb isn't actually all that bad. I think if you have the right gear in and you try and self-regulate on a hill like that, it's important to think in races we're going from A to B, in that you don't burn your matches. Only 20 k's into the race, so try and show a little bit of straight in that first climb and maintain your speed up and over. We're just past the first aid station too, so you can have that in your mind. Where you get to the top of the hill there's an aid station, but I would get through that as quickly as you can, get back up to speed as we hit the fast road into Roundwood. Watch out for the sheep. So we're 50 k's in now at the second aid station, so we've got 30 k's between 2 aid stations, so over an hour for most people. I'm pretty happy to see it. I'm definitely in the race, I'd make use of it. The climb up out of Round was a little bit different from the first climb up Long Mile Hill. It's a bit more of a grunt, but what we advise everyone is there's parts of the race which are tough. There's parts of the race that are tough for everyone, no matter who you are. So it's one of those parts of the course. It's beautiful. You see Lough Tay on your left. I wouldn't advise stopping and taking in the view, but it is there. And again, it's about regulation and your mindset about getting up and over the hill and maintaining that speed. Then when you turn right at Sally Gap, back up the speed here before you get to the aid station. It's one of those climbs where I'm in my small chain ring and my big cassette at the back, and I probably want, when you start to move your back, I probably want another gear. But I was pretty happy so far with my gearing choice, and I've got 28 in the back, so things are going well so far. I'm pretty happy with the TT bikes so far too. There's a lot of speculation around road or TT, but yeah, I think I have the right setup so far. So we're at Johnny Fox's pub now. Under 30k to go. The last little section, a little bit more focused on downhill. There's a few technical sections, and this is where I actually start to question whether if the TT bike is the right one for me. I guess it depends on how comfortable you are descending on the TT bike, and that's how I would make my decision. It was a nice speedy descent into Hellfire Club. We swung a left then at Viewpoint. There's a famous viewing spot in Dublin. Down past Hellfire Club, and we swung back up then on Mount Venus roads for the final climb at Glencullen. And it was again a nice climb, good road surface, and if I was able to keep my cadence, concentrating on breathing, riding within myself to the top of that, I climbed over, and then we passed the last aid station, and then we've 30k to go. So I'm sort of looking forward to that now. I've got over the worst of it, and this is where I can try and settle, get my mind ready for the run, and definitely pick up some speed. So we're done, 90 Ks. The last 30k was okay. Some sharp descents where you're gathering a lot of speed, and then we come back in the same way we almost went out of Dun Laoghaire. And that's the sort of time where we're starting to think about, or we're advising you start thinking about what you're going to do for the run. So your last minute nutrition, and really focus your mind. Go down the gear so you aren't pushing such a bigger gear, get the blood flowing. And loosen the back even if you had a tight back from the climb, and start focusing your mind on the half marathon. Overall, you know, it's a challenging course, but then it's a half Ironman, it's supposed to be challenging. There's definitely parts of the course that are grunt. There's parts of the course where it'll suit certain people and certain fitness levels, but it's definitely a manageable course. There's areas where I don't think you should be ever worried about not being able to complete it or anything like that. I think your focus should be on what type of bike you're going to use, and the gear, and especially. And then, you know, there's that home advantage, I think, for a lot of people. And if you come out here with your mates on a Sunday, well, what better way to finish the ride than stop and have a Teddy's ice cream. Cheers.